What's up, guys? Welcome to another Big Bricks video. Today, I'm going to be giving y'all a room tour of my Lego room. Now, I want to say thank y'all to everybody who has subscribed so far. You know, the channel has been growing, and it's been a month. It's almost been a month. I started this channel on September 28th, and for right now, it's October 24th. So it's almost been a month, and I feel like we've grown so much. So now, let's get with this room tour. So this is kind of like my Lego shelf. Just everything is just Lego. And let's start off at the bottom. So down here, we just got a bunch of random vehicles. Most of them are like Batman vehicles. We got the Batmobile, another Batmobile. We got a helicopter, James Bond, some random cars, Duckmobile, the Daily Bugle taxi, a boat, and the Robinmobile. Up here, this is where I got some of my bricks. We got just some plates and some of these, like, much bigger bricks, like the pre-molded bricks. They're kind of useful in builds. And then this bucket is just full of random Lego. Yeah, that I haven't sorted yet. I'm gonna get to that soon. But, and then up here, we got a lot of pick-a-brick stuff because, I go to Pick-a-Brick a lot. But actually, I think one of them, this one, I think. Hold on, let me open that. This is like, I'm using this as for like some of my favorite minifigures. So, we got Superman, Wolverine, some Avatar minifigure. I love these figures. These are so cool. Peely, I love Peely. This Ultron figure is so cool. I give him this little knife thing. Storm. Yeah, so just some cool figures in here. Let's put that back. Yeah, and then some other stuff. We got this set. This is a recent set I got. We got Sandman, the Sandman set. And then back here are just some figures that these are like some of my other favorite figures, but I think these are like, they're going to be rare in the future, so I keep them in this special case. We got Deadpool, Daredevil, Punisher, Blade, and then some other figures like Wolverine, J. Jonah Jameson. And here is my my zombie mock from that video. If you haven't seen that, make sure you check it out. We also got the balloons from Up, and it's just some random ATM machine. Then up here, we got two of my displays. We got the Up house. It doesn't have the balloon. I just take that off because I feel like it looks cool without it. And then we just got a bunch of random figures. Maybe this is for like Halloween. We got Dracula back here. So a lot of Batman figures. I love Batman. And we got Fortnite Llama. And then over here, we got my Halloween display. Just got that set up. And we also got the Joker here too. And up here, this is my favorite shelf. That's my dog, Chewy. For some other videos, but yeah, I try my best, And then we got, the Spider-Man CMF. These are all the ones I have. And then in the back, we got a whole Sonic little display. I have like every Sonic figure except for Metal Sonic, but this just looks complete. I love these two figures. These are my favorite, the Super Sonic and Super Shadow. And then up here, we got some of the more expensive sets, bigger sets. The Boba Fett ship, Slave One, not Starship, not Boba Fett Starship, that sounds stupid. This is from 2019. We got the Fortnite Durr Burger set, I love this set. And we got the Avengers Tower. I also put a little bat signal up there. And then we got the Mandalorian ship, the Beskar, I don't even remember. But yeah. And then we come over here. And we got two of my, obviously, bigger, models. We got the Wayne Manor mock and the Daily Bugle. This is my favorite set I own. I got this in 2021. I want to get Arkham. I haven't got the Sanctum or any of those. This is my only, this is my most expensive set. I want to get another one to go with it, make a little superhero display. Because I feel like just the Wayne Manor and Debut kind of looks empty. But, I got a lot of Batman villains here and Superman. We got Batman up there. We got a couple Goons over here, Penguin. Yeah. So then we got, this isn't really Lego, but this is my little gaming setup I got going here. Xbox and stuff. Then here we got, you know, my Lego organization wall. We got just a ton of bricks, you know, cheese slopes. This is how, this one mainly is for bricks. This one's more of like some pieces and minifigures, mainly minifigures. You know, this is where I come to make my minifigures and stuff. But yeah, this one, huge for making videos, it's just clutch. And then over here, you know, we got, this is kind of like just a bunch of weird things I built in the past. I tried to make a motorized car. Haven't programmed it or anything, but yeah, that was a failed attempt. Tried to make a gun. That was also a failed attempt. This is my my helicarrier set from 2019. This set kind of sucks. It doesn't really look like the helicarrier, but I just keep it just for good old sake. And then this is, I was trying to make a minecart turning, like a turn. So that's kind of just like a rough draft. I might make that into a future video. And then we just got some random trash over there. You know, this is my bed. As you can see, is where I come up with all my good ideas at night. And then, you know, we got my picture, of course. And then these two Lego sets that I haven't built yet. These might also be in an upcoming video. So stay tuned. Then we got my closet, you know. You gotta come in the closet, the Lego closet. Just a bunch of trash, you know, a bunch of Lego sets. And then here, we just got a bunch of like minifigure parts. Mainly just like minifigures that are just like stormtroopers and stuff that I don't really care about. Bugs. You know. Got some Iron Man. Iron Man's probably in here. Flash. Yeah, just a bunch of characters. Here are all like my bricks. You know, we got a lot of bricks. Love these bricks from the Pick a Brick wall. Got a ton of those. Yeah, so that's just my bricks. Oh crap. Fix that. And I open this. Well, this is just, you know, my instructions, you know. All my instructions for all my sets. Close that. Here, we got a bunch of base plates and roads. Bunch of road pieces, you know, if I ever need a road again. I just don't need it at this moment, so I just kind of put them in here. Some base plates. Here are just like a bunch of Lego sets that I don't have on display, but might do so in the future. You know, we got Avatar. I got this for like, I wanted to try like the Sonic loop, so I got one of these motorcycle sets. This was another kind of failure. I was trying to make a Rhino from Spider-Man. I just used the Avatar mech. Yeah, it kind of didn't go so well. Bowser car. Oh, I love this car. This car is sick. I don't know why I don't have that on display. We got a dinosaur, the Indominus Rex, you know, with some, I made these claws a long time ago. I just never changed them. Yeah, just a bunch of stuff in there. And we got just another whole bin of just random Lego sets and stuff. Like, I love this Star Wars set. Yeah, just a bunch of, oh, this one's actually cool. So this is actually Fortnite. This is the Porta Bunker. I'm actually pretty proud of this. I feel like this actually turned out pretty good. I mean, it's pretty plain. I didn't put tires on the side. So that was pretty easy. And then this is a launch pad that I made. So that was cool. Oh, this. Oh, I tried to make Juggernaut in Lego. Yeah, that was pretty hard. I might reattempt this because, I mean, as you can tell, it didn't go out so well. So this is just a bunch of failures. Yeah. And we got some big base plates over here that don't fit into these little compartments. Yeah. And then, close that. This is where I record all my videos. And we got my little light, you know. Turn this on. Let me get this. Yeah, there. Turn on. Yeah, this is where I record all my videos, as you can tell, with the blue wall. Iconic. And then we come down here. We got my Technic bin. Just some paint and some random trash also. But, you know, this is my Technic bin. And, yeah, I feel like that's practically it. So, I want y'all to rate my Lego room setup, you know. How do y'all like it? Maybe if you have any, like, constructive criticism, you know, stuff I could change, you know. Oh, I didn't show this over here. It's empty. But this is just some like, this is for my tree video. Bed, just some random bed if I ever need it. Yeah, just a bunch of random stuff. Yeah. But, yeah, anyways, back to what I was saying. If you have anything, constructive criticism that you want to tell me, you know, maybe I should do this a certain way that the Lego pros do. Because I'm kind of new to all this. I've only been on this stuff for a month, so always make sure to like and subscribe, you know. We're only getting bigger and better from here, so make sure to stay tuned. And I'll see you all in the next time. Bye. Also, make sure to like and subscribe because if we get to 100 subscribers, I'm going to do a face reveal. All right, bye.